What's so funny, Obama? Global warming? In Berlin in the year 2008, Barack Obama said in a speech, quote, "This is the moment when we must come together to save this planet. Let us resolve that we will not leave our children a world where the oceans rise." Unquote. Some facts for you. In 2015, Barack Obama bought a beachfront mansion on Oahu for $8.7 million. In 2020, Barack Obama bought a beachfront mansion on Martha's Vineyard for $11.75 million. Barack Obama never did a day's work at a real productive job in his life. How did Barack Obama acquire a personal fortune of hundreds of millions of dollars? Why did he buy mansions that he believed would be underwater in a few years? Is the true answer that Barack Obama is just a liar and thief, and that the U.S. system of government is a kleptocracy? Is there another explanation? Politicians used to claim that they created jobs. In 2009, the Obama administration distributed $800 billion in stimulus money for shovel-ready projects to create jobs. Years later, Obama admitted publicly that there never really were any shovel-ready projects. None. In the end, only about $27.5 billion of the $800 billion was actually spent on infrastructure projects. The rest of the money mostly went to governments, leftist NGOs, and wealthy leftists. That is leftist wealth redistribution in action. The jobs that the government creates are government jobs, work done by parasites who do more harm than good. By overregulation and other means, the U.S. government destroys real jobs. An article published on April 2024 titled, "Let's Be Honest, the Economy is Not Doing Well," said this, quote, "Virtually all the jobs added are part-time jobs. Full-time jobs have actually been disappearing since December of last year. Also, most of these new part-time jobs are going to immigrants, many of whom are in the country illegally. There has been zero job creation for native-born Americans since mid-2018." Unquote. Zero job creation for native-born Americans since mid-2018. Meanwhile, government officials get rich. Conclusion: why this is important. Leftists claim that government creates economic growth. What government really grows is more government. But the leftist media claims that the increase in government is economic growth. They do this trick by conflating the real economy, the free enterprise private sector economy, with government. Federal employees, the deep state, the Fed, and all the rest. The real growth is the growth of the wealth of the government officials and the wealthy leftists whom the government officials transfer Cantillo money to. Here's just one way the media-government lie works. Government regulators and the media claim that the economy is growing because the gross domestic product, GDP, is increasing. The trick is the government doesn't get the GDP number by measuring productivity. They get the number by measuring spending, including government spending. So when the U.S. government borrows more and spends more, the GDP goes up, even though real U.S. productivity has decreased due to massively increasing government intervention in the real economy. If you don't believe this or think it's not important, read our articles on Substack, "The U.S. Economy versus the American Economy," or "The GDP Untruth." Almost everything we get from the media and government about the economy is intended to mislead us, to steer us away from the truth. The truth is that the U.S. government is in the process of eating the private sector one bite at a time. The U.S. government is de facto nationalizing the American private sector, the real economy. When the real economy is gone, only government will be left. This isn't a crazy idea. It has happened in many countries. Now it's happening to America.
Thank you for your interest in Rightful Freedom. Please help us grow by liking and subscribing and commenting. We would love your feedback, and see more content at our website, rightfulfreedom.com.